The Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, have formally barred former national spokesman Mbuyiseni Ndlozi from attending the party's next electoral conference, a decision that has caused controversy across South Africa's political scene. Senior party leaders made the announcement, which coincides with allegations of deepening internal tensions inside the group. Insiders claim that Ndlozi's expulsion is due to his outspoken criticism of important leadership choices and suspected violations of party decorum. According to EFF insiders, Ndlozi has become more and more detached from the party's central goals, which has caused friction with senior officials such as Julius Malema, the EFF commander-in-chief. Although the party has not issued a formal statement outlining the precise grounds for the ban, there is much conjecture that Ndlozi's alleged affiliation with dissident EFF sections was a major factor in the decision. Ahead of the elective conference, political experts have characterized the prohibition as a potential tactic by the EFF leadership to bolster authority and quell opposition. Allegations of factionalism and power conflicts inside the EFF have already raised scrutiny of the event, which is anticipated to influence the party's future course. This is not the first time we've seen political parties tightening their grip on internal processes, said political expert Dr. Ralph Matheka. But leaving out a well-known person like Ndlozi may either bolster Malema's authority or drive further rifts. Once regarded as the EFF's flamboyant spokesperson, Mbuyiseni Ndlozi has not yet made a public remark on his ban. But he posted a mysterious statement on social media, saying, "Silencing voices destroys the foundation rather than strengthening it." Many people have seen the message as a covert attack on the party's leadership. Both the public and EFF members have responded to the decision in different ways. Some claim the restriction goes against the EFF's fundamental values of democracy and free speech, while others applaud the leadership for keeping the party focused and disciplined. The EFF is about to undergo a sea change at the next elective conference. It remains to be seen whether Ndlozi's expulsion would increase internal dissension or foster stronger togetherness. As they negotiate one of the most divisive periods in the party's history, Malema and his leadership team are now the center of attention. President Cyril Ramaphosa has once again urged eThekwini's political leaders to embrace a government of national unity, GNU model, highlighting the need of stable administration and economic development in one of the biggest cities in South Africa. Local business leaders have responded favorably to this initiative because they believe that tackling the city's persistent problems requires united leadership. eThekwini, a vital KwaZulu-Natal economic center, has been dealing with a number of issues, such as unstable government, deteriorating infrastructure, and slowing economic development. These problems have been made worse by recent political infighting, which has resulted in ineffective service delivery and growing public discontent. The need for collaborative governance has gained momentum in light of this. Ramaphosa's eThekwini vision. President Ramaphosa emphasized the value of group leadership in addressing the city's problems when addressing stakeholders in Durban. The future of eThekwini depends on its leaders' cooperation, he said. A government of national unity is a promise to the people of eThekwini, not just a political agreement. A GNU could work as a platform to draw on investments, expedite decision-making, and put long-term fixes for the city's urgent problems into action, Ramaphosa said. He emphasized that such a strategy will promote an atmosphere that is favorable to economic recovery and expansion in addition to stabilizing leadership. Business executives support the proposal. The business sector in the province has overwhelmingly supported the president's demand. Leading KwaZulu-Natal businessman Themba Khumalo was upbeat about the possible effects of a GNU. When important projects and reforms are delayed by political strife, our economy cannot prosper. Restoring investor confidence and quickening the economic recovery need a coordinated strategy, Khumalo said. Business executives have long expressed worries about how political unrest affects the private sector, pointing to uneven governance and infrastructure project delays as key economic barriers. Many believe that the GNU is a practical way to get beyond these obstacles and boost the city's economy. The plan has drawn criticism from certain quarters despite the rising support.